matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Duke's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Throws to the tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got it behind the line. It's Denson. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Touchdown Tigers! Special teams proving to be special. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Hamilton. Makes the grab. It's Snow. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarter.
Snap to the up man. It's a fake. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the first down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
That's caught. It's Hardy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Picks up the first down. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He'll keep it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. The short hands, it's Snow. And he'll be brought down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Good right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what picked off. A turnover in their own end.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off. What a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Blue Devils! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Offense with jumbo personnel. On the run, it's Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
This time it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the returner will be brought down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Here's the pressure. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with the lone back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Give him 88 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in run. He's going for the goal line. Goes upstairs. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the punt team. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The toss to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 25. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Blasted as he lets it go.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker. It's Hardy. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Denson. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch inside the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Tigers are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
And the defense drags him down.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Here comes the heat. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Finds his man. It's Hardy. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the Blue Devils buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room. Nowhere to go. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires one high and deep. He's got it on the right. There he goes. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Oh, they're after him.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground, stop playing pass, come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. To the air, it's Irvin. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson 1st down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Makes the grab on the big throw. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Power football with the run. Hard running there. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Irvin. Fires to the wideout. Got it on the outside, it's Sharp. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Duke. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. He's got an open man.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to run it. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Back to pass, it's Irvin. Bringing the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. Powers through the defender. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.